within the social Darwinist perspective, oftentimes when faced in a confrontation, a lot of people, what we end up doing is when we know we're unable to throw our blows and just use our fists to fight, and we think that our competition, if we think of other individuals as competition, the first thing a lot of our youth are quick to run for is a gun to go and shoot somebody, as opposed to, you know what, let me shoot the fair one. Let me see if I can just handle this dude or handle this female by myself and release your aggression individualistically, one-on-one, without any other tools. Oftentimes what we do is we resort to some sort of defense mechanism in which we're using other resources to make sure that we completely obliterate our opponent. It makes you think, is that really strength? Are you really utilizing just yourself, or are you hiding behind something that allows you to be bigger and badder? I'm not going to say I'm opposed to guns. I definitely support guns when it comes to defense. I believe that we are entitled to defend ourselves and to defend our families. And I support guns in that way. However, I don't support guns as a means to showing off or trying to obliterate competition without trying to resolve it in another manner, because I feel that there are other individuals that get hurt in the process, such as women and children and innocent bystanders. So for that reason, I do not support gun usage within certain circumstances. However, like I said, for defense reasons, to defend your property, defend your person, and defend your family, I'm all for guns. But just to show off and be big and bad and prove a point, I don't support guns at all for that reason. In real life. In my music, I definitely talk about it. Again, that's my music, and it's because that's just releasing aggression in a positive way. Not actually using it, just putting it in a song. And that's just a positive means for me to filter my anger, instead of actually going out and busting a gun. I just never understood the whole thing. A lot of people say like, oh, these rappers, they're talking about guns, they're talking about violence, they're talking about all this stuff, and they're not actually out there busting guns and all that. I mean, common sense. If I'm a rapper, I'm making lots and lots of money. Why am I going out there trying to go and bust caps in people's asses when that's going to take away from my money, because obviously I'm going to get however many years in prison for utilizing a gun just to prove a point. I'm taking away from my money and from my prosperity and from all the lavish things that I can have just to prove a point. So I can go sit in a cold cell. But you know what? I'm big and bad at my cold cell. I'm just totally against that, and I don't understand why people look down on these rappers for talking about what they're used to or what they see, because that's what artists do. We express those things in society which are going on. We express those things that we see in our lives or around us that are going on. That's what artists do. We express those things so that we can make other people aware, or just to express it because that's what we're used to. However, to actually go out and kill innocent people, I'm just totally not for it. And to just have people criticize artists by saying, oh, well, you don't bust guns and you shouldn't be talking about it. you know what, I just think that's just chit-chatter and judgment and criticism. But however, that is my opinion. Sorry I digressed. It's just something that was on my mind.